So this is a recording for level 4, so my HNC for tourism. I've started to feel like the Prime Minister to do these videos every day. I feel like I'm talking to the world but not seeing anyone. So I just wanted to touch base with the level 4s. A slight disappointment that I only got one assignment in on the 27th. For your professional identity, I do need to see those drafts. I appreciate that everyone's in different situations. I appreciate that everyone is kind of, maybe some of you are slightly behind, some of you don't have internet, some of you don't have a laptop, but I do need to see these assignments. We worked on them at class, so therefore there actually shouldn't be that much for you to do. So if you remember, the first assignment is the key benefits of ongoing professional development. Highlight the professional expectations of skills and competences in TUI. They would like you to evaluate the importance of ongoing professional development and self-evaluation of your own skills and make recommendations on how you develop professional skill sets. So this is now late. I'm going to be nice. I could cap everyone at a pass, but I will, to give you benefit of the doubt, because I know you've had marks assignments to do, I would like that in now, please, by the 6th of April. So that is Monday next week, and that needs to be in my inbox by Monday at 9 a.m. in the morning, because I will take the time on Monday to actually look at them and give you any feedback. Secondly, I've given you two other assignments to look at. These assignments are not normal written assignments. They are a professional development grid and they are interview questions, okay? This shouldn't take you that long, and I've tried to change the format of it so that you're not doing heavy written um, assignments for these two elements. So if I'm going to go over the personal development table first. So your personal development table, there is a link on the email that I sent you that you'll be able to download a table. If you're struggling to download the tables, just take the 4 headings at the top and put them into a Word text box. So they look a little bit like this, okay? So you should be able to see that we've got objectives. What do I want to be able to do better? Successful criteria, how will I recognize success? Actions, what methods will I use to achieve my learning objectives? And implementation, how will I practice and apply what I've learned? So what we're asking you to do here is we're asking you to tell me how you're actually going to make yourself better in a TUI environment. So what things could we put in place? What training could you do within the first 6 months to develop your education or to develop your knowledge of the tourism industry? Okay, so how are we going to recognize success? So are you going to complete it? Is it going to be a mixture of online courses? How are we going to see that there's proof that you actually have completed it? We're then going to look at the actions. So what methods will I use to achieve my learning objectives? So this could be online platforms, this could be by going to training seminars, conferences, etc. And then how are we going to implement what we learn, or the hard and soft skill that you think that you need to know and do in the first 6 months? How are we going to implement that in practice? So how would you actually use, for instance, let's say you had something like customer care skills that you wanted to develop. You would pick a customer care skill, you would find a training platform for it online, you would tell me what that it would actually achieve and what things would you actually be doing, how you're going to embed that into your everyday work in a travel agency, and then how are you going to actually apply this on a day-to-day basis after you've actually had the training. So it will look a little bit like this, okay? And let's go straight like that. It will look a little bit like this, but it'll have all different boxes down the side, and it'll be a 6-month program, okay? So maybe one thing every month, so 6 different things, okay? So that's the second thing I want you to do. So you do need to read the assignment that I have sent you. I sent them before I left, and then the last thing you need to do is you all need to complete this. So these are your interview questions. Obviously, me and Mark aren't here to interview you, which is a bit of a pity because we would have pulled you apart like The Apprentice. But sadly, we're going to have to do it this way. So the questions are, what attracts you to the role? So what are the main motivations to work in travel and tourism? So you'd give me your answer in the answer box. It's a Word document, so you should be able to type it in. And then put me any additional hard or soft skills, for instance, that you think would be beneficial to link with that. You then, what do you see are the main strengths and weaknesses within your role? Can you give me examples of when you've given me to be part of an excellent customer service? How would you maintain good relationships with your team and customers? How would you manage your workload and achieve the best possible targets? What 3 factors do you think are the most important for the role? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that carries on. I want you to give me honest answers to them as if we were in a interview situation, okay, with additional information at the side. So that could be additional information like kind of your USP, so your unique selling point, anything that you would think that makes you a little bit different from other people. Okay, so I do need you to focus on this. So I would like the professional development grid and the question and answers for your interviews to be with me by the end of the Easter holidays. Okay, so I'm actually working the majority of Easter, so I would like you to be able to ping me information back and forwards. I will give you feedback. It'll probably be quite instant, to be honest with you, because I'm stuck in my bunker. And therefore, I'll be able to, feedback whatever information I can to you, and we can develop that. So I need the first assignment in by Monday, please, and the second and third one could be in the next couple of weeks. Okay, but I will need them being done by the time we get back because we've got to move on to a new unit. The problem that me and Mark are having at the moment is we're already struggling to communicate with you, HNC. That considering all of you are on your phones endlessly, I don't understand why that is. But we are finding it difficult to communicate with you. You're not responding to things, and to be honest with you, if you don't, when we move on to subjects that you haven't been taught yet, and it will be proper distance learning, you are going to struggle with this. Okay, so as I say, I've only had one assignment sent, which is Hasara's. I've just spoken to Ruby now, and Ruby is going to send me hers, which is brilliant. I've seen all of the work that you've already done in class, and I know that all of you were producing grids. So I would like that in my inbox on Monday, and then I would like the other two sections done in the next couple of weeks. Now, you can do one a week and just get that sent to me, okay? We need the work in because I need evidence to suggest that you've actually done it. Okay, so that's it for today. If you could get that to me, if you've got any problems, if you want me to explain anything, I can video chat. I can put a new video on YouTube, and we can take it from there. Okay, so I hope everyone's okay, and I hope you're all well. I hope your families are okay. I hope you're following government guidelines, and we will just see what happens in the next couple of weeks. Yes, if you need me or Mark, you can contact us via our emails or on Teams. Okay, please do use Teams as well. All right, guys, so I will speak to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.